What were we doing in the last class? Did we start factorization?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please put on your camera.
Ma'am, you're muted. Ma'am, you're still muted.
Just give me a minute, Asman, okay?
Okay.
Okay, am I clear to you now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in the chapter factorization, did we just start the chapter or have we done the basics of this chapter? What were we
Ma'am,
doing
we
in this
have
chapter?
the basics. I think we were doing the first exercise.
Okay, we were doing the first exercise.
I also gave homework.
Yeah, I gave homework, I remember. I've also checked the homework. Your answers were correct. If you have any doubts from the homework questions, Aswan, you can ask me. Do
No
you have
doubt,
any doubts? So basically, yeah, so we shall move ahead. Can you tell me that, I guess we completed 12.1.
Yes, ma'am.
12.1 was completed, so we have to move ahead. And further questions we have. Now it
Ma'am,
is
I think
factorization. What you saying?
we have to start with division.
We didn't do factorization using identities, did we?
We did, right? You gave homework of factorization using identities.
But I gave only homework. We didn't solve many questions from that. We solved the first question.
Okay.
Let me just check. Okay, I gave you homework from that. Did we discuss this particular exercise in class also?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we did. Fine. So we'll start with division of algebraic expressions. So till here, if you have any doubts in the first and the second exercise, you can ask me as well.
No doubt.
No doubts, everything clear? Are you clear with the identities? Do you remember everything?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you name the identities?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me what are the identities?
A plus B whole square, A minus B whole square, A square plus B, A square plus B square, A square minus B square. Then we have X square plus A plus B into X
Wait,
plus
Asman,
A
go
into
slow. First, what is the first identity?
A plus B whole square.
Okay, it's a plus b whole square. So how do we open this a plus b whole square?
A square plus 2AB plus B square.
Very good. A square plus 2ab plus b square. What is the next identity?
A minus B whole square.
Yeah, how do we open this?
A square minus 2AB plus B square.
A square minus 2ab plus b square. Very good. Okay, we have Ramiz also in the class. Ramiz, am I audible to you?
Yeah.
Okay, please put on your camera. Okay. So, Ramiz, we are just discussing the identities of factorization. Please pay attention. First is a plus b whole square as discussed. The second is a minus b. What is the third one?
A square minus B square.
How do you open a square minus b square?
A plus B, A minus B.
Yeah, there was one more identity. Ramiz, can you tell me the
X
last
square,
identity?
X plus A, X plus B.
X plus a and x plus b. Okay, how do you open this?
X square plus AB into X
No, it's
plus
a plus bx, not a
A
into
plus,
x.
okay, A plus B X into 2AB.
Very good.
Plus A.
So this was the
ma'am,
first
into,
identity.
ma'am, plus A into B, right?
Yeah, plus a. Okay, yeah, it's not 2ab. It's a into b. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So we come to the next topic, which is division of algebraic expressions. So in division we have, first of all, we have dividing a monomial with a monomial. So let's suppose you have a question, 7x square y square z square divided with 14xyz. So how do you solve this?
Ma'am, 7 divided by 14 xy z equals to 7 divided by 14 equals to 2. So, and
Okay,
then
Usman, so what we do, first of all, what was the method? We first of all write it in the format of numerator and denominator. We get 7x square y
yes, ma'am.
square z square divided with 14xyz, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now what I can do is, I need to open the numerator, like write it in the expanded form, similarly open the denominator. So what is the expanded form for all of these? The factors basically.
7 into x into x into y into y into z into z.
Okay, so tell me one thing before we proceed, that is my pen lagging? Like whatever I'm writing on the screen, is it visible to you on the same time or is it lagging?
It's visible on the same time.
To you as well, Ramesh?
There's a small delay, but then yeah, not noticeable.
There's a small delay. Okay, fine. Thank you. So we move ahead. Then we have what is the factorization of 14xy?
7
Into
into
7.
2 into x into y into z.
Yeah, we get 2 into 7 into x into y into z. Fine. So now what can I do? I can just cancel the similar terms. I can cancel 7 with 7. I can cancel x and x, y and y, z and z. So my answer comes out to be, in the numerator I am left with x, y, z, and in the denominator I have just 2. So this will be my answer. Right. So now you can just practice the following questions. Do this question, both of you. 63a square.
Is it necessary to write it in the expanded form?
Yeah, you should show at least some of the steps, what you're doing. That's important.
Okay.
Because like for example, if this question comes in 2 mark, so for 2 mark the teacher requires some input, some of the steps needs to be mentioned.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, if it is like a 1 mark question, you can just directly write the answer, no problem. Just do the solve the questions according to the marks that is illustrated. So we have 63a square b to the power 4 c6, you have to divide by 7a square b square c cube. This is, so how do we do this? Who will tell me? Aswan has told me already, so Ramesh, tell me the solution.
Um, so first we should uh, expand it. So
First, you
we
write
have
in the
expanded form,
fraction form.
fraction form. Yeah,
Yeah, so I
63
can write
a
as
63 a square b 4 c 6
c6 divided with 7
7 a
a
square
square
b square.
b square c cube. Can I write it like this?
Yeah.
Okay. So how can I factorize it?
So 3 into 3 into 7 into a into b into b
3 into 3 into 7 into a twice, b 4 times,
4 times, c 6
and
times.
c 6 times. I'll not write c 6 times. I don't have space, but write it in your notebook. Okay, then I have 7 into a into a into b into
Yeah.
b into c into c. Now what can I do? I can cancel 7 and 7. I can cancel a's. I can cancel b once again, and thrice c I can cancel. So what am I left with? All these threes will be cancelled. C's will be cancelled. So I'm left with 3 into a into b into c. You had 6 times 6 c, and you have to cancel 3 times c. So what are you left with?
9b square c cube.
C cube you're left with. Okay, good. Then you get a in the denominator. You can cancel this a as well.
Yeah.
Okay, you get 9 b square c cube. Good. We have another question now. Okay, now we have like dividing polynomial by a monomial. So what is a polynomial basically?
Ma'am, a polynomial is a term with more than one expression. Sorry, it's an expression with more than one term.
An expression is more than one term. So let's suppose you have a question where you have 24 x square yz plus xy square z plus xy z square, and you have to divide it by 8xyz. So what can you do? How can you do solve this?
Now, first we have to find the common out of the bracket.
Okay, so common, one thing I've already written as common. Further, what can I find common?
Now we can find
YZ.
1x, 1y, and 1z as common.
Okay, so I will have 24 into 1x, 1y, and 1z. Okay, so what am I left with inside the bracket?
xyz plus xyz plus xyz.
No,
No,
No.
x plus y plus z.
X
very
plus
good.
y
You're
plus
left
z.
with x plus y plus z you're left with. And then you have to divide it by 8xyz. So you can cancel xyz and xyz. And then 824 and 8 also you can cancel. So what you're left with is 3x plus y plus z. Okay, this is your
Yes.
answer. But you see that there is also one more way to solve this question. And what is that way? Like you can take these individual numbers and divide them with 8xyz. So basically you have the number is 24. See, first you multiply the entire number, like you make the entire number 1 only. So you have 24x square yz plus 24xy square z plus 24xyz square. Right. This is method number 2. This was method number 1. Now you have to divide it with 8xyz. So what you can do is, you can take the first number, you divide it with 8xyz. Then you put the sign. What is the sign over here? Plus, a positive sign. You put the sign plus. Now you write 24xy square z. You divide it with 8xyz. Then you write another plus sign and you write 24xyz square and you divide it with 8xyz. Okay, you basically break the terms and make them individual fractions. Okay, is this thing clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Now what can I do? I can solve these fractions individually. So can I cancel y and z and then 1 power of x with 1x? Can I do this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And then again 24 with 8 also I can cancel again. Sorry, 3. So I'm left with 3x over here in the first fraction. In the second fraction again I have 3 xy and x z and xz can be cancelled and I'm left with 1 power of y. So I have plus 3y.
Plus 3z.
Yeah, plus 3z because xy cancel. 1 power cancel with 1 power. 3 is left. So I have 3z is left. So now I have basically 3x plus 3y plus 3z. Can I take 3 common and write down like 3x plus y plus z? Can I write it
Yes,
down
ma'am.
like this?
Yeah.
So see, my answers are actually same only. Here also it is 3x plus y plus z. Here also it is 3x plus y plus z. Now the method that you follow is totally up to you. Whatever method you find easy, you can follow that method, or whatever method is preferred in your school, you can do that.
Okay, ma'am.
I hope both the methods are clear to you. Any doubts in the
Yes, ma'am.
methods?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, so now we come to dividing a polynomial with a polynomial. So how can we divide a polynomial with polynomial? Let's suppose you have 44 common, x to the power 4 minus 5x cube minus 24x square, and you have to divide it by 11x x minus 8. Before this question, let's just I want to ask Ramesh one thing. Ramesh, I have your date syllabus for your exam. Your exam is on With January, 12th January or 11th January?
On 20th.
Okay, it's on 20th January. Fine.
Yeah.
So we have four chapters are coming in your exam. We have already revised one of the chapter, which is algebraic equations.
Ma'am, the thing is, I don't know, the exam might be postponed.
It might be postponed. Why do you think so?
Ma'am, because like like we have a tournament on that day and we have to go like out of the school, so I don't know.
Okay, so it might be postponed. Okay, but whatever the circumstances are, you will be having your exam and the syllabus will be same only, right?
Yeah.
So we have revised one chapter, which is algebraic expressions in class, and this is the second chapter we are doing, factorization. Now basically, Ramesh, like from the next class onwards till your exam, you'll be able to revise all the chapters for your PT2, whatever the syllabus is, we'll be able to revise that. But please make sure that in every class you ask me the doubts of the previous lessons. Okay, like for example, we have revised algebraic expressions. Now please revise it on your own as well, prepare well it for your exam, and if you have any questions, you have any doubts, positively ask me in the next class. Okay,
So
yeah. And Asfan, you can also do that because ultimately you will also be having your exams, and through
Ma'am,
this you can also prepare well for your exams.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in the next class, make sure that you both have revised algebraic expressions properly. We'll be having a short discussion of algebraic expressions, and then we'll be back to this chapter. We'll finish this chapter and then so on. Okay, then after the next class, we'll be uh, having a discussion on factorization. Okay, is this fine?
yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
let's be back to the question. We have 44x to the power 4 minus 5x cube minus 24x square by 11x x minus 8. Okay. So how do you solve this basically? First of all, you can take all the common terms. So from this number, what is common?
X,
X. What is the power of x that is common?
X
X
square,
square.
X square is common. Now what am I left with inside the bracket?
X square minus 5X minus 24.
Minus 24. Yeah. And is anything common between x and 8?
No, ma'am. No common.
Nothing is common. So you divide it by 11x x minus 8. Okay, now see, listen very carefully. Never cancel the terms which are being subtracted or added. You can only cancel the terms which are being multiplied. For example, x square, 5x and 24, x and 8. These all terms you cannot cancel. Why? Don't even touch these terms, else your solution will be wrong. Because these terms are already being trapped in an operation. Like either they are being subtracted or they are being added to another number. So you don't perform another operation on these numbers, right? You can only cancel the terms which are being multiplied. For example, you have 44 and x square, so these are being multiplied. You can cancel them with 11x because 11 and x is also being multiplied. Okay, so you can cancel x with one power of x, and you can cancel 11 into 1 and 11 into 4. So what are you left with now? You have 4x x square minus 5x minus 24 upon x minus 8. But now if you try to factorize x square minus 5x minus 24, can you factorize this number?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
How can you factorize it?
Ma'am, we
X
can use side.
into
Which identity?
No, ma'am, no identity.
There is no identity to solve this. So if there was no identity, what was the method that we were using?
Ma'am, the breaking up fraction method.
Splitting the middle term.
Splitting the middle term, yeah.
Yeah, and how does that work? How do we do that? If you have to factorize x square minus 5x minus 24 using splitting the middle term, how do you do that? Ramesh, do you know?
um I have a doubt on that.
Why is that so? We have discussed splitting the middle term when we started this chapter. We also revised the first two exercises. Still, you guys don't know splitting the middle term. Okay, please focus here. Look very carefully. First of all, we take the first number. So the number with x square is 1. Okay, when there is no number, that means 1 is the coefficient. I take this first number and I take the last number and I multiply these two numbers. So what is 1 into 10, 24? 1 into
Okay.
24 is basically 24 only. Right? So now what do? I factorize 24. I get the factors of 24 are 2 into 2 into 3, 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Right? These are the factors of 24. Is this much clear?
Yeah.
Now what do I have to do? I need to rearrange these factors in such a manner that either on adding them or subtracting them, I should get minus 5 as my answer. So like you rearrange these terms in such a manner, like you can rearrange 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 2 is 8. If you multiply all of these numbers, then you're left with 3. So can you arrange 8 and 3 in such a manner that you get 5?
Yes, ma'am.
3 minus 8.
8 minus
Minus
3
8.
is 5. Okay, but I can't take 8 minus 3 because I need minus 5 as my answer.
3 minus 8.
Ma'am, minus 8 plus 3.
Very good. Minus 8 plus 3 or 3 minus 8. Same thing. So now I can write x square minus 8x plus 3x minus 24. I have splitted this middle term. So that is why the name of the procedure is splitting the middle term.
Okay, ma'am.
I have x. I will have x minus 8 will be left. Here I will take 3 as common. I will have x minus 8 will be left. So can I take x minus 8 and x minus 8 common? I will have x plus
Yes,
3 will be left. Okay, so the factors of x square minus 5x minus 24 is x minus 8, x plus 3. Is this method clear?
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So 4 into x minus 8, x plus 3, x plus 8.
Yeah. So you have 4x,
4x.
x minus 8, x plus 3, x minus 8. Okay, now can I cancel entire x minus 8 with entire x minus 8?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm left with 4x, x plus 3. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
clear?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So I'll give you one question to do on your own. You have z 5z square minus 80 by 5z z plus 4. Okay, please solve this. Solve this. I'll be right back in a minute. Okay. Okay, have you completed the question?
Ma'am, I'm in the last step. Not last step, I'm about to complete.
You've completed?
No, ma'am, about.
Okay, Ramesh, you.
I guess I'm done.
Okay. So shall we discuss?
I'm lost.
Okay, do it. I'll give you a minute.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. So first of all, we have z 5z square minus 80. So can you take something common out of here?
Yes, ma'am.
That
What's what can you take?
5 is common.
no, five,
5
five.
is so get z. You write 5. Now what are you left with inside?
Z
Z square.
square minus 16. Z square minus 16.
Z square minus 16. Okay. You have to divide it with 5z, z plus 4. Okay, now can you factorize z square minus 16?
Yes, ma'am.
How?
Ma'am, third identity.
Yeah, so what is that identity?
Z
A minus B.
square.
A square
M.
minus B square equals to A minus B. A plus equals to Z plus
I
4.
know
Z
the
minus.
identity. I'm asking you, how do you apply to this? How do you factorize z square minus 16 using? What would be the answer?
Z. Z minus 4. Z plus 4.
Z minus
Yeah,
4.
you
Z
get z
plus.
plus 4, z minus 4 you get. Divided with 5z, z plus 4. So now you can cancel 5z and 5z and you can cancel z plus 4, z plus 4. What will be your answer? Z minus
Z.
4 is your answer. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
fine. Now we come to the exercise. We have the question. First question is divide the following. 28x to the power 4 divided with 56x. Second is 12a8 b8 divided with minus 6 a to the power 6 b to the power 4. Please copy these questions because I'll be removing the screen. I have to share the questions with you. So please copy the questions, then I'll remove the screen.
Copy.
Ramesh, you?
Okay. I'm done. I copied.
Copied? Okay, good. So please solve these questions.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, that's fun. 1 minute, please. Okay, is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Give me a minute. It's uploading. Then we'll see the questions from the book itself. Okay, are the questions visible?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we'll practice the questions from here. Okay, before that we can discuss the previous two questions. So the questions were, what was the first question?
Ma'am, the first question was
This one I gave.
28.
28x to the power 4 divided with 56x. So how can you factorize 28x to the power 4? You can just factorize 2 into how many powers of 2?
2 into
4.
2 into 7 into x into x into x into x divided with, how do I factorize 56?
2 into 2 into
2 into 7 into x. Okay, so I can cancel 2 into 2 into 7, 2 into 2 into 7, and 1x with 1x. So I'm left with x cubed by 2. This is your answer for the first one.
Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. The second one was this question. 12a to the power 8 b to the power 8 divided with minus 6a6 b4. So you can write 2 into 6 into a to the power 8 b to the power 8 divided with minus 2 into 3. Okay, you can write 6 also as 2 into 3.
2 into 2 into 3.
Yeah, 2 into 2 into 3 you will write. 2 into 3 into a to the power 6 into b to the power 4. Okay, you can cancel 2 into 3 and 2 into 3. You get 2 into a to the power 8 and a to the power 6. When you cancel this, you get a to the power 2 and b to the power 4 you'll get. Okay, and
Because we subtract.
yeah, subtract. Don't forget to put the negative sign, because like there's a negative sign in the denominator, so the answer will also have a negative sign. So you have 2a square b4. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So now we come to the second question. From the second question, please do question number 3, the fourth part, and the fifth part. Okay. Do these questions.
Done.
Okay, shall we discuss the answers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so firstly we have 8x cube y square z square. So you can take common in third one we are discussing. So in the third one, what you will take common?
X square, y square, z square.
Yeah, x square, y square, z square. What are you left with?
X plus y plus z.
Okay. X plus y plus z you're left with. Then you have to divide it with 4x square, y square, z square. These numbers you can directly cancel. 4 and 8 you can directly cancel. You have 2x plus y plus z. Is this your answer?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then we come to the next one. So the fifth question is pq q to the power 6 minus p to the power 6 q cube divided with p cube and q cube. Okay, so firstly you can take p cube and q cube common. So when you do this, you are left with q cube minus p cube, right? You divide it with p cube, q cube. These numbers you can cancel. So this will be your answer. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Further, we have the last question from this one. We have x cube plus 2x square plus 3x divided with 2x. So how do you now solve this?
We can take common.
Okay, what you will take common?
X as common.
Okay, so I'm left with x square plus 2x plus 3 I'm left with. I get upon 2x. So I get,
And some X cancel.
yeah. But now I can still solve it further. Can you factorize x square plus 2x plus 3?
No.
Can you factorize it? Think of a method to factorize x square plus 2x plus 3.
Splitting the
Is
middle
it
term.
Very good, splitting
multi-number?
the middle term. So I have the first number as 1, last number as 3. 3 into 1 is 3 and the factor of 3 is also just 3 only. So I do not have any other factor. So can I write like plus 3x minus x? Because 3 into 1 is 3 and 3 minus 1 is 2
Yes, ma'am.
plus 3 upon 2. So I can take common as x. I have x, here it was square, I'm sorry. X plus 3. Then here I can take minus 1 as common. No, wait. You're doing something wrong. The signs won't be equal like this. Okay, we have x cube plus 2x square plus 3x by 2x. So we cancelled a power. We get x square plus 2x plus 3. I can write it as x square plus 3x minus 1x plus 3. Okay, what you can do is, see, if I take these two numbers as common and these two numbers as common, my sign won't be same. So I'll get a different answer. My answer won't be correct. What can I do? I can pair x square and minus 1x and I can pair 3x and plus 3. Okay, now what do I get?
X as common.
Square minus
X minus 1 I get.
3 as common. X plus 1.
I still get. Okay, maybe it might have three factors. No problem. It might have three factors. X plus 3, x minus 1 and x plus 1. It can have three factors divided with 2. Okay, you can solve it like this also. Fine. So now we come to the third question. From third, you can do the fifth part, third part, and fourth part. Yeah, students, shall we proceed?
About done.
Okay, so let's discuss. So basically we have the first one is 10y. Can somebody dictate me the question? Can somebody dictate me the question?
Yes, ma'am.
10y into 6y plus 21.
Y plus 24.
24 or 21?
Right, ma'am.
You
21,
confuse
right?
yourself. 21 it
Mm.
is. 10y,
Yes,
6y
21
plus 21 divided by 5.
into 2y plus 7.
Okay, it is 21.
21.
Fine, so how do we solve it? Basically we have, can I take anything common in 6y and 21? Yes, I can take
Ma'am,
3 as
3 can
common.
be.
Yes, so I take 3 as common. I have 2y plus 7. Then I have 5, 2y plus 7. So now I can cancel 2y 7, 2y 7. I can cancel 5 and 10. So I have 6y as my answer. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
The next question I have 9x square y square and then 3z minus 24.
Ma'am, 27 xy z minus 8.
27xy, 27xy and then
Z minus 8.
good. So this one we can solve. We can first take 3 common. So I'm left with z minus 8 and then I have 27xy z minus 8. Okay, z minus 8, z minus 8 cancel. I have 27 x square y square, again 27 xy. 27 and 27 I can cancel. 1x and 1y also I can cancel. I'm left with xy as my answer.
Yes,
Got
ma'am.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. The third one I have is 96 ABC 3a minus 12 and denominator is 15b minus 30 is also there. What is the denominator?
144 a minus 4 minus 6.
144.
A minus
Mm.
4 b minus 6.
Okay. So what can I do is basically first I can take 3 common from this bracket. I'm left with a minus 4. I can take 15
5
common
common.
from this bracket.
And 5 can also be taken. That's 5, right? Not 15. 5b, right?
Okay, it's 5. Yeah, so I can take 5 common. B minus 6 will be left. Now I have 144, A minus 4 and B minus 6. Okay, I can cancel A minus 4, A minus 4, B minus 6, B minus 6. Now I'm left with 96 into 3 into 5 is 15 into ABC upon 144. So this can be cancelled with 12 into 12, right? And 96 is divisible by 12.
8.
Yeah, 8. But I get a number as well. Yeah, I get 10 ABC. Fine. Understood the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Now I have the fourth question. Come to the fourth question. You can practice question number 3 and 5. Don't practice 3 and 5. Wait. Practice 3 and 4. These are nice questions. Practice 3 and 4. Then we'll discuss.
Not now.
Okay, so let's discuss. The first one we have is 52 PQR, P plus Q, Q plus R plus P. So see, you can cancel Q plus R and Q plus R plus P and R plus P. So you're left with 52
You can also cancel
PQR, P plus Q divided with 104 PQ.
104p.
So PQ and PQ also you can cancel. It is twice. So you get R P plus Q divided with 2P. Okay, this will be the answer.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
we have the next one.
Ma'am, if we are cutting PQ, shouldn't we only have two?
Only two left, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, we are cutting P as well. Fine, so only 2 is left. Okay, the next one we have is 20 y plus 4 y square plus 5y plus 3 divided with 5 y plus 4. So you can cancel y plus 4 and y plus 4, right? And you can also cancel 5 and 20. You get 4. So you get 4 y square plus 5y plus 3. Now what? Can you factorize 5y square plus 5y plus 3?
No, no.
Oh,
No, we can't.
No, you can't do, you can't do splitting the middle term.
We can't do it by splitting the middle term as well because,
Ma'am, then it should be 2y square.
okay, if I write 4y square plus 20y plus 12, now can I do it? I get 48.
No, ma'am.
Okay, so you leave your answer here only, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, okay, fine, we'll keep it up till here only today. And question number 5, we'll discuss in the next class. So please positively revise the chapter algebraic expressions. We'll be having a short discussion of the chapter in the next class. If you have any doubts, any topic is to be repeated, we can do that in the next class. And we'll also be done with the chapter factorization. So you can do one thing, you can revise both the chapters together. Okay, because only one question is left. So revise both the chapters together. You have any doubts from both the chapters, we'll first discuss them and then we'll be moving ahead to the next chapter, which is data handling.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so the next chapter to be revised is data handling.
uh,
Please note that you have to revise two chapters. One is algebraic expressions and next is factorization. Positively do this work by the next
Ma'am,
class.
instead of data handling, can we take exponents and power?
Exponents and powers. Okay, 1 minute please, I'll tell you. Exponents and powers. Asan, do you have any exam that is scheduled in this month?
Yes, ma'am.
When is it?
Ma'am, I think it's on January 12 or 13.
What is the syllabus for that?
Ma'am, I have these algebraic expression, factorization, and exponents and powers.
And exponents and powers. Okay, fine. So let's do exponents and powers. So we basically have to revise exponents, powers, linear equations, and we have to revise 3 chapters by 12th. By 12th, we have to revise exponents and powers. So we have in mind data handling also we have to do, and linear equations also we have to do. These 2 chapters are for Ramesh. Ramesh, your exam is on 20th, right?
yeah, but it might be postponed. I'm not sure.
Might be, but we are taking the deadline is 20 only. We have to complete the syllabus. And
Yeah.
Asfan's exam is on 12th.
Ma'am, I don't know the exact date. It's 12 or 13.
Okay, no problem. So let's do one thing. We will first do exponents
Ma'am,
and powers, and then we can
ma'am,
deal with these 2 chapters. Okay.
12th is on Sunday. So I
Ma'am, so probably on 13.
Okay, so on 13, no problem. We'll be able to do the exponents and powers quite fast because it's a small chapter. We've already discussed many of the concepts. So don't worry. We'll be able to complete the syllabus on time. We just have to revise. We've already done the syllabus. So no issues. Okay. We'll revise exponents and powers in the next class. After exponents and powers, we'll move ahead to data handling and finally to linear equations. Will
Okay.
that be fine with everybody?
yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So please positively revise these 2 chapters in the next class. We'll be having a discussion. And I've given you a test of algebraic expressions, right? Did we
Yes.
discuss a class test? Okay, so in the
Yes, ma'am.
next class, we'll be having a discussion of factorization test also. Okay, there will be